What's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, today we're going to talk about the stock market, which is having a very interesting week. And we're going to talk about our $5 a day road to $1 million. Okay, that and more. So if you're new to the page, this is Stock Up. I'm your host, Larry Jones, and we are a family of investors that help each other. Okay. Yes, I am someone that's been investing for over 25 years consistently, but I'm not a know-it-all. And a lot of times I get a lot of good stock pick or even moves from the family. And that's what I like. We're all about positivity here. So if you're a negative person, this may not be the place for you. But I tell you what, why don't you just go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell and see if you can roll with us. All right. We're about making money and having a good time doing it, loving and supporting one another. That's what we're about here at Stock Up. Hey, I just want to tell you guys also that don't have the Webull app. I have a link below. Click the link and deposit $100 and you will get 2 stock. Someone will get 2 free stock worth up to $1,850. So it's kind of a spin the wheel type of deal. Okay, let's get right into the market. What I'm going to say, and I want you to listen to the end, it's going to sound a little contradictory. All right. So first, let's look at the market. The market right now is going through some kind of dark times right now. And that's just the truth. We came out of a correction and there's signs that we may be going back into a correction. I don't want to scare you guys. But if you know, those of you that's been following me, you know, I have not really bought anything. I was looking at some a few days ago, as I suggested, John Deere and Apple. And I'm going to be suggesting stock to just put on your watch list. OK, good people. So we're just going to be watching these. But I will tell you, so far this week, I haven't seen any buying opportunities, and probably not this week. The biggest thing that is threatening the stock market is inflation. OK, and that is what's threatening. The Feds is trying to see what they could do. Sometimes what they suggest, what their remedy is actually makes it worse. All right. So I'm just preparing you guys. So we're just trying to see. Also, too, if you look at what analysts suggest that stock price will get to, they've been readjusting. They actually have been coming down. So all of the price predictions from some of the top stock analysts they've been coming down on their price predictions. Look at what's going on with Tesla. So they keep lowering where they think Tesla's going to be 12 months from now. So I'm watching these guys do this. And hey, this is what these guys do. A lot of these guys do it for major banks, right? So who better to roll with? And some of these guys are some of the top performing stock analysts, right? So who am I to argue with them? But the market is skittish right now. And I don't think it's going to be the remainder of this week. I just don't think it's going to be a good week. And so I'm not going to suggest buying anything. I'm not probably not going to buy anything. You know, I've been, just getting a share or two here or there, and mostly in growth stock and some in value stock. So far, the only thing that's been doing decent is our banks in my portfolio. But not really much on anything. EVs, tech had a little bounce, but I'm going to warn you guys, you could give all of that back this week. And so we're just going to just kind of coast through this week and see what happens. When we get some real true numbers of inflation, I think the market is going to have a negative reaction, though the market is pricing some of that in now. But I just think it's going to have a negative reaction. OK, then there's a lot of signs that we may may be going into a bear market. So that's why I suggest, good people, anything you buy right now should be long term. It should be a long-term investment, and it should be something that's going to grow over a period of time. That's why they call it growth stock, right? So there are some value stock that are also growth stock. And so that's what we need to be investing in right now. What are those right now? Let's wait till this weekend is over and see. But what I would suggest to you guys is just hold off. And if you just have to buy, remember, I'm a component of just splitting your money up. Just split it up. Just only buy 10% of the money that you're going to spend, and don't have FOMO. I say the same thing to people that invest in cryptos. Just don't have FOMO. It's going to cost you, right? Having said that, I have something called the $5 a day #$1,000,000 cup of coffee, right? This is money that it's not bill money. Let me make this clear. It's not bill money. It's not money you would normally invest. This is Starbucks money. I was in Vegas weeks ago, and I went to the Starbucks in Planet Hollywood. And if you go to Planet Hollywood and order a small cup of coffee, I ordered a small blonde. It was $4.99. $5. And that's why I call it $5 a day cup of coffee, because this is money that you're not going to miss. So for those of you that are taking the challenge with me, we are continuing with that challenge. And yes, you may say, hey, man, the market is beat down. You just said don't buy. Remember, this is money that is not bill money. You're not going to miss. This is money you would have drank away or ate away on a sandwich, right? But it's called dollar cost averaging in. So no one knows where the bottom is. All of the stock that is in my $5 a day stock pick are already down. They're beaten down. And so what we do while they're beaten down is we simply continue to buy once a month. Some people are buying once a week. Now, all that's required is a brokerage account that does fractional shares. And you can also set it on automatic, where it comes out every month, the same amount, $5 a day, right? And so what we started out with 4 stock. We started out with 4 stock, and every month we buy $38 per share, per stock. So we literally set the dollar amount. We buy $38 times 4 different stock. And we do that once a month. That's $5 a day. For those of you that want to do $10 a day, you can do 38 times 2 times each 4, or I gave you an additional 4 stock. So let's pull it up. The first 4 stock we gave you was Apple, ARK, CNRG, and Inseego, right? We know Inseego is beat down. We know ARK is beat down. And that simply means, good people, that we are going to continue to buy them on a discount. So now if you take these 4 stock and put $38 into each of these 4 stock, it equals $5 a day. And if you want to do $10 a day, I added 4 more stock. I also added GM. I added Beam, and I added CCIV, and I added Juma, JMIA. Now, you could take GM or CCIV, and you could trade GM with Ford, which is F. So these are just suggestions, good people. These are not written in stone. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is, if you don't have any stock, you can roll with my stock pick. If you have your own stock, you can replace these with the stock that you pick. All right. Leave me a comment below with the 4. If you're going with $5 a day and you're going to put $38 per stock, leave me the 4 that you would go with. And if you want to do $10 a day, leave me the 10 that you would go with. because sometimes we find jewels and you guys help the rest of the family, good people. So, hey, we're going to keep it right there. Remember, you're not limited to these 4 or 8 stocks. You could pick whatever stock you want. But what I'm going to say is very important for those of you that are waitresses, hotel workers, musicians, etc. You don't have a 401k. 50% of America's, I think the correct, I think it's 48% of Americans are not in the market, meaning you don't even have a 401k, you don't have a retirement, you don't have anything. You're just working check to check. And so what we're trying to do for you guys is provide some sort of way to start investing for the future. And these are hardworking individuals. I mean, waitresses on your feet all day with these crazy customers. I see it. I see you guys busting your butts and you don't have anything to retire on. This is a way for you guys. All right. And so in my heart of hearts, I just want people to create wealth and generational wealth. OK, I'm going to leave it right there. Listen, if you see any corresponding below talking about a WhatsApp, a phone number, talk to my broker. It is not me. I will never ask you for your email, phone number. Hit me on a WhatsApp. They talking about stuff I don't even talk about. OK, it's not me. It's spam. Not just my page, anybody's page. Do not engage. Right. So we're going to leave it right there, good people. And just remember, we're just going to monitor this week. It's going to change day by day, good people. So don't say, he said this yesterday. The market predicts what type of moves you're going to make. You can't control the market. The market controls your moves. I keep saying it. Hey, Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody has a plan until you get hit in the face. All right. Remember, good people, be kind, rewind, do it again. Live, love, laugh, and learn.